quantum movements are happening. So these movements are called peristalsis. So what is a peristalsis? The ball is swallowed and then pushed.
Okay, number 4 is, have you ever been to Hunza Valley? Number 5, the birds were chirping beautifully. Beautifully will remain at the last position. Okay, the birds were chirping beautifully. I am waiting for Khalid to arrive. Last adverb is still. I am still waiting for Khalid to arrive. Okay, last one. He saw a blind beggar in the market. In the market will remain at the last position. Means he saw a blind beggar in the market. Okay, now look at the block. Adverb phrase. Hopefully, you all know what is adverb phrase. Adverb phrase is a group of words that function like an adverb, and you also know what is adverb. Adverb is a word that explains or modifies a verb. Okay. They also give you some examples. He works carefully. Carefully, the words which are written in bold letters, these are uh, adverbs. Okay. He works carefully. Carefully is adverb. And they rested at sunset. In example one means A, carefully is an adverb, and in other example, at sunset. At sunset is adverb phrase. Okay. B exercise. Find a suitable adverb to replace each adverb phrase in the following sentences. Means they have given you adverb phrases and you have to change them into adverb. Our teacher wanted that work to be done without delay. Can you Elsa hear me? Elsa, can you answer me?
Yes, miss.
What will be there without delay?
Immediately.
Immediately. Yes. Immediately a single word and it is single adverb. Okay. Next, she is without doubt the most caring person I have met. Next, I think Daniel. Daniel, please tell me. She is without doubt the most caring person I have met. Daniel, you can hear me. So please tell me its answer. Elsa, you tell me, please.
Undoubtedly.
Please repeat it.
Undoubtedly.
Undoubtedly. Undoubtedly. Daniel, you should also participate. When I ask you any question, you should answer me. Number 3. This plant flowers once every year. Yes, Daniel. Soon you tell me. This plant flowers once every year. What would be in place of once every year? Okay, Elsa, you tell me.
Yearly.
Yes, yearly. Number 4, you should complete the work in a while. Elsa, in a while.
Shortly.
Shortly. The two old friends met each other by accident. Elsa,
Accidentally.
good. Accidentally. Now next topic is gerunds and infinitives. I have told you before what are gerunds. Elsa, can you tell me about gerunds?
Which goes on takes place.
Yes. Elsa, please repeat.
I said the verb which goes on takes.
Your voice is cutting. Okay. Gerunds are the words. You can say these are present participles that are used as nouns. Okay. They have given you some examples. And I also tell you infinitives. When you put word to, to, before a noun, before a verb, then they become infinitives. Okay. These verbs can take gerunds after them, means enjoy. Salman enjoys playing cricket. Finish, Mariam finished doing his homework. And playing, doing are gerunds. Quit, Jamil has quit smoking. Smoking is gerund, put off. Pasha always puts off cleaning his room. Cleaning is gerund. Postpone, we postpone having the picnic. Having is gerund. Next, these verbs can be taken infinitive after them. Hope. I hope to learn. To learn, gerunds, to learn is infinitive. Expect, I expect to improve my English. To improve is infinitive. Plan, Sarah plans to attend college. To attend is infinitive. Intend, Mehak is intending to go. To go is infinitive. Mean, he meant to say. Dear, not dear. And to say is infinitive. After some verbs, begin, start, continue, like, love, hate, intend, and prefer. You can usually use either a gerund or an infinitive. Okay, they have given you a list of words. They said you can use after them as infinitive or gerund. There is practically no difference in meaning. Okay, now you have to uh, put some gerunds or infinitives in the given blanks. Complete the following sentences with infinitives or gerund, whichever is appropriate. Number one, we felt the plan dash shake in the storm. Elsa,
Shaking.
yes, shaking in the storm. I have always disliked dash smoke. Elsa,
Smoking.
good. Smoking. Where did you learn dash speak French? Yes, Ahmed. Ahmed, can you answer me? Okay, Ilsa, you will fill all these blanks, okay? So you tell me, where did you learn dash speak French? Elsa, I know all of you
Speak.
are hearing me, but you are not taking interest in class. Yes, Elsa, tell me.
Where did you learn speaking French?
Yes, good speaking. Next one.
Is the exhibition
Elsa,
worth
please
visiting?
complete all these. Yes, visiting. Next,
I don't mind getting up early.
getting up early. Okay, next one.
We would love to come with you.
Okay, to come with you. Okay, last one.
She seems to know this place.
Okay, good. Very nice. Now, please call your names. First, Daniel. I want to check you are hearing me or not. Daniel. Daniel, I am saying, please call your name. Harun. This is very bad. I know there is no any technical issue, but you are not taking interest in class. Okay, open page number 48. Identify gerunds and infinitive in the following sentences. First one, minor cuts and scraps usually stop bleeding on their own. Elsa, can you identify anyone? Gerund or infinitive?
Bleeding is the gerund.
Good. To clean the area around the wound, use soap and a washcloth. Elsa, please you continue.
To clean is the infinitive.
Yes, to clean infinitive. Next one.
Number 3.
Next one, please. Elsa, continue करें.
Checking is gerund.
Yes. Checking is gerund.
To see is infinitive.
To see is infinitive.
And then next is bleeding is also gerund.
Bleeding is also gerund. Next, fourth one.
To keep is infinitive.
To keep, infinitive. Yes, nice. Number 5.
Fifth one, using is gerund.
Using is gerund. Number 6.
Washing is gerund.
Watching is gerund. And
To remove is infinitive.
to remove is infinitive. Very nice, Elsa. Exercise number E. Change the following sentences into the passive voice. Subject in the passive sentences may be skipped. Okay. You must put out all smoking materials. I solve first sentence. All smoking materials must be put out. You can use you as a object. By you means all smoking materials must be put out by you. Or you can skip this subject you. Okay. You must fasten the seat belt. The seat belt must be fastened by you or without by you. Okay. They will demonstrate safety precautions. Safety precautions will be demonstrated by they, or you can write without by they. Okay. Means safety precautions will be demonstrated. You should read the safety instructions. Elsa, now you can make it passive.
Safety instructions should be read by you
Good.
or to that.
Okay, good. Last one.
Small packages can be stored in the overhead compartment by you or without.
Small packages in the overhead compartment can be stored by you or you can write it without by you. Okay, this lesson has completed. Now look at review 1. Page number 50. First one, he devised the most equitable plan for the setting of the Blackstone. The underlined word means privileged, reasonable, favorite. Elsa,
Reasonable.
good. B. He decided every case brought to him by friend or foe with justice, without fear or favor. The underlined word means C. Enemy. Okay. Third, their ancestors killed a member of our family. The underlined word means relatives, forefathers, successors. B, forefathers. Prior to the first day of the new year, it is customary for families to thoroughly clean their houses. The underlined word means preceding, following, or subsequent. A, preceding. Number 5. Another popular custom is to hang up signs and posters on doors and windows without the Chinese word fu written on them. The underlined word means law, practice, or rule. Its answer is practice, B option. Number 6. First aid knowledge ranges from taking care of cuts to dealing with an unconscious victim. The underlined word means helper, uh, suppressor, or sufferer. Answer is sufferer, C option. Next, 7. The synonym of persevere is persist, give up, or surrender. Answer is A, persist. Number 8. The synonym of reward is fine, prize, or penalty. Answer is B, prize. The antonym of mighty is weak, grand, strong. Answer is A, weak. The antonym of fail is unsuccessful, succeed, or flourish. Its antonym is succeed, B option. Now, Elsa, you tell me from 11. The accident was due to his ruthlessness. The underlined word is a or an noun, collective, concrete, or abstract.
Abstract noun.
Which one?
Option C, abstract noun.
Good. Abstract noun, C. Our job is to keep the audience happy. The underlined word is a or an noun, a collective, concrete, or abstract.
Collective noun.
Collective noun, A. Good. We have to take the bus dash tomorrow morning. Early, earlier, or earliest.
Option A, early.
Good. Early tomorrow morning. Good. Number 14. We dash our bottle so we could use it again. Cleaning, clean, or cleaned.
Option number C, cleaned.
Cleaned. C. Number 15. Ali was impressed dash Sarma's grades with by from.
Option B, by.
With Sarma's grades. Number 16. Last summer we dash many places. Visited, had visited, or have visited.
Option A, visited.
Yes, A. Visited. Number 17. All students dash for prizes. Competes, compete, or competing.
Option B, compete.
Good. B. Compete. Number 18. Didn't you see the sign? You dash drive at more than 30 miles an hour. Not, must not, should not, may not.
Option B, should not.
Should not. B option should not. Number 19. You dash find Lubna in the garden, but I doubt it. Can, must, might.
Option C, might.
Yes, might. Choose the correct spelling. intercede B or intercede C?
Option B.
Good. Intercede, option B. We had completed. Now we will start unit number 5. Okay, The Rain. The Rain is a poem. Okay, I will translate it, but it is not compulsory for board point of view. Okay. I heard leaves drinking rain. मैं पत्तों को बारिश का पानी पीते हुए सुनती हूँ. I hear rich leaves on top. मैं सुनती हूँ कि सरसब्ज पत्ते सबसे ऊपर हैं. Giving the poor beneath, जो कि कमजोर पत्तों को, यानी कि जो रिच लीव्स हैं, यानी ऊपर टॉप लीव्स से नीचे जो लीव्स हैं वो उनको पुअर लीव्स कहा. ठीक है. जो पानी उनको देते हैं, यानी कि कमजोर पत्तों को नीचे पानी देते हैं. ड्रॉप आफ्टर ड्रॉप, कतरा कतरा करके या कतरे के बाद कतरा. दिस इज अ स्वीट नॉइज टू हियर. ये शोर सुनने में बहुत मीठा है. दीज ग्रीन लीव्स ड्रिंकिंग हियर. ये सब्ज पत्ते करीब ही पानी पीते हैं. एंड व्हेन द सन कम्स आउट, और जब सूरज निकल आता है, आफ्टर दिस रेन शेल स्टॉप, इसके बाद बारिश रुक जाएगी. अ वंडरस लाइट विल फिल, एक हैरत अंगेज रोशनी भर देगी. ईच डार्क राउंड ड्रॉप, हर तारीक गोल कतरे को. आई होप द सन शाइन्स ब्राइट, मुझे उम्मीद है कि सूरज आबोताब के साथ चमकेगा. इट विल बी अ लवली साइट, और ये बहुत खूबसूरत मंजर होगा. ठीक है. असल में बताया तो इसमें ये गया ना कि क्या कि ये पत्तों की बात की गई है. बारिश होती है तो दरख्त के जो टॉप के लीव्स होते हैं उनको जल्दी पानी मिल जाता है, और फिर उनसे पानी ड्रॉप बाय ड्रॉप जो सा है वो नीचे वाले पत्तों को जाता है. लेकिन ये इसका एक्सप्लिसिट मीनिंग है. ठीक. अगर हम इसके इम्प्लिसिट मीनिंग की बात करें तो ये एक मैसेज है सोसाइटी के लिए. ठीक है. रिच और पुअर क्लासेस जो हैं हमारी सोसाइटी के, उनके बारे में बात की गई है कि जो भी अपॉर्चुनिटी, जो भी बेनिफिट होता है, पहले कौन लेता है? रिच पीपल उसे अवेल करते हैं. फिर उनसे जो कुछ बच जाता है थोड़ा बहुत, वो जो पुअर पीपल हैं सोसाइटी के, वो उसको अवेल कर पाते हैं. अदरवाइज ये भी उनको नहीं मिलता. तो सन जो सा है यहाँ पर इक्वेलिटी को शो कर रहा है. ठीक है. कि वो कह रहे हैं कि एक वक्त आएगा जब सूरज निकलेगा और बारिश रुक जाएगी. और वो ये कह रहे हैं कि सूरज, जिस तरह सूरज जो सा है पत्तों से लेके बारिश के कतरों को रोशन करता है, इसी तरह एक वक्त आएगा सोसाइटी में जब हर तरफ इक्वालिटी होगी और हर अमीर गरीब का जो फर्क है वो खत्म हो जाएगा. उसने ये W.H. डेविस ने ये मैसेज कन्वे की. You have to learn its summary. Now look at page number 57. Vocabulary give an antonym for each given word and make sentences with both words. Okay. You have to make their antonyms. Rich, poor. Now, Elsa, again you have to answer me. Top,
Bottom.
bottom. Near, far. Okay, F-A-R, far. Light,
Darkness.
light.
Darkness.
Yes, light, dark. Bright,
Dull.
Dull या dim. ठीक है. Noise.
Silence.
Good. Silence. Lovely.
Ugly.
Good. Ugly. Next is denotation and connotation. I have told you before, but I repeat it. What is denotation? It is the dictionary or literal meaning of a word. Or connotation, it is the emotional, contextual, or cultural meaning attached to a word, shades and degrees of meaning. Means I have told you an example of snake. When you search the meaning of snake in dictionary, it is a legless reptile. Okay. But when you go deep into its meaning, you can find that it belongs to evil. Snake belongs to evil. Okay. Similarly, they have given you example of home. Home, house, residence, and dwelling. Denotation, all these words mean a place in which someone lives. All these words mean the place where someone lives, but its connotation, according to its connotation, every word has a different meaning according to their emotional attachment or contextual attachment or cultural meaning. They have different meanings. Okay. Home. Home, when we use word home, it feels like something cozy, loving, comfortable feeling of security. House, it is just feel like a building. Okay. Or residence, it is the place where a human being can live, but it sounds like cold without feeling. Or dwelling, primitive or basic. Dwelling is the primitive, yani ke when people live in the caves in Stone Age, they were dwellers, or the caves were dwelling, their dwellings. Okay. Read the following sentences, answer the questions given below. Adil was surprised, Adil was amazed, or Adil was astonished. What is the general meaning of each of these three sentences about Adil? Do the words surprised, amazed, and astonished have approximately the same denotation? What do you feel? Okay, I'm giving you this as an assignment. You can read them or answer it, search out their answers. Okay. Okay, Ilsa.
Okay.
Okay, see exercise number C. Which connotation is more positive? Our trip to the Cura mines was fine or wonderful. B option, wonderful. Okay. Second, dash people rode on the roller coasters. Brave or foolhardy? Brave. A option is correct. We saw dash animals in the zoo. Fascinating or weird? A option is correct. Fascinating. Some of the monkeys made dash faces. Hilarious or amusing? B option is correct. Amusing. Everyone had a dash on his or her face on the way home. Smile or smirk? A option is correct. Smile. Now exercise D. Which connotation is more negative? We bought dash souvenirs at the Cura mines. Cheap or inexpensive? Tick mark. B option, inexpensive. I ate a dash sandwich, soggy or moist? The option is correct, soggy. Okay, I didn't like the dash on the jester's face, smirk or grin. Now, Elsa, please, you tell me. I didn't like third one. Which option is correct?
Mark.
Sorry again.
Option A.
Yes, smart. Or next one, it made me feel uneasy or frightened.
Option B. Frightened.
Yes, option B, frightened. Now exercise E. Give synonyms of the following words. Students, you have to find out their, it is too easy, but you have to solve it by your own. You have to find out their synonyms and write on your book, okay? Now I am going on the next topic, metaphor. Metaphor, a figure of speech in which an implied comparison is made between two unlike things. Physically, we compare two things or idea. It is metaphor. Okay, they have given examples. He was a lion in the battle. Okay, in this sentence, he uh, is compared means a person is compared with lion because both have the same courageous quality. So that's why he was a lion in the battle. The striker was a goal machine. The moon was a misty shadow. Now on page number 60, you have to choose the correct metaphor option. But students, I have there is inverted writing on my page. If you have a correct writing, so you can solve it by your own. Okay. Number C. Identify use of metaphor in the poem and answer these questions. What do the rich leaves symbolize? Can you tell me, Ilsa?
Rich people.
Yes, good, rich people. What do the poor leaves stand for? Ilsa.
Poor people.
What does the sun symbolize? Ilsa, I'm asking you again and again because the other two students are not taking interest in the class. What does the sun symbolize? Ilsa.
Light.
Light, nahi, equality. Okay. Now next page number 61, personification. It is a figurative language technique where an object or idea is given human traits or characters. It is derived from person, so it is personification when you give human qualities to an object or any idea. Example, flowers were fluttering and dancing in the breeze. It is obvious that flowers cannot dance, but in this or flutter means tossing their heads. But the poet has given flowers human qualities. So that's why fluttering and dancing is used in this. Now, according to this definition, you have to tell me which object is being personified in the poem. Ilsa?
Leaves drinking rain.
Yes, again, please.
Leaves drinking rain.
Object.
Leaves.
Okay, I tell you. Which object leaves are personified in this poem, okay? Or which human traits are giving to that object? Drinking and giving. These are the human traits. Okay. Any issue, students, you can ask me. Daniel, Ilsa, and Harun. Daniel
No,
and
miss.
Harun. Okay. Daniel and Harun. I know you can hear me, but you are not taking interest. You did not answer me.